Alex White Archibald with your safety tip for today. Talk with the family members about a fire escape plan and practice the plan twice per year.
This message was brought to you by ZIZ and the St. Kitts Nevis Fire Department.
All right, welcome back to the program. We just have 15 minutes this morning with our discussion. The lines will be open for you to get in to make your contribution, whether it's to make a suggestion, to bring some awareness to the fire officers of something that is happening that they might not be aware of, or something that you feel needs urgent attention, if I can put it that way. I pause here because that could be very wide, and I don't want to be too vague this morning with our descriptions in terms of what we can talk about. However, though, we are ready to have our conversation. Let me say good morning to Mr. Hodge. How are you doing?
Good morning to you, GQ. I'm wonderful.
Well,
Thank you.
Welcome.
And good morning to the listening audience, radio and television.
All right. Now, we're moving away from your fire season, if I can put it that way.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And I must say, this season wasn't an active one. It was very slow. However, we are still in the hurricane season, and if memory serves me right, I've been looking at an approaching storm, maybe in about some five days or so. Yes, so I would just like to urge the general public to keep abreast, listen to NEMA, our local weather agents, for any updates that they would have pertaining to that storm. And you keep abreast and you prepare yourself accordingly.
Now, talking about fire during hurricane, right? Have you ever experienced that? And
yes, the Bastille crew did. I could recall them responded to a fire at Bird Rock during a storm.
Interesting.
It was difficult as well, what I saw was videos that were circulated during the operations. I personally was not out, but I saw some videos where the house was burning. There was a burglar bar. Seemingly nobody could have found the key for that bar, so they had to go into forced entry action and combat the fire and get those persons in the residence to safety.
That was during the storm?
During a storm, yes. That was some years back. I don't remember which storm it was, but it was a fire at in the Bird Rock area, and they did a great job controlling the fire and making sure that everyone came out of that fire safely.
What type of fire was it? Was it a chemical fire?
I don't know.
Remember. You don't know the details. No. Okay. All right. Interesting indeed. What tips do you have, though, for residents and business during the storm?
Well, while we spoke about that incident just now, it's always good to put all of your keys in a specific spot. So you go inside, if you're going to lock yourself in, like I know some persons leave the keys in the door. I won't say it's the safest practice, but what you can do is have a spot to put the keys so that when they are needed, you know exactly where they are, other than having them here, there, and everywhere. So you walk in the house, if you're going to lock that door, you know, hey, my key is in this spot. So in case of an emergency, you know exactly where the keys are, and you can bring yourself to safety. Yes, so other tips would be having a family evacuation plan, which was the tip played just now. That could, it doesn't get old. It's something that we from the fire department must reiterate. You have a family emergency plan where, you know, in case whatever emergency it is, you have a escape route from the house, you have a meeting point where you ensure that everyone is safe. So when the fire department or the EMTs, police get there, you can safely account for everyone. So if 1-2 persons are missing, you can pass on that information right away, so that the officers can make a greater effort in locating those that are missing in the visual if needs be. Yes, so differently to that, we can speak about the fire extinguishers, the importance of having fire extinguishers in the home. Where fires are in the incipient stage, have just started. If you have a fire extinguisher in your home, and you have basic knowledge of how to use it, that can save your home.
I don't remember which program it was. Maybe it was with you, or maybe it was with Timothy. Do you offer free service to inspect fire extinguishers at residents and businesses?
Yes, we do. If you can contact the fire department and have an officer come out, inspect the property, and he or she would guide you as to the best type of extinguisher to get, given the contents of the property or the location of the best location of where it should be placed in the home, according to the layout of the house. So, and by doing that, it's keeping your house safe. There are different types of fire extinguishers. You have the water, which is the most common. That one is the cheapest one to maintain because it's just water and compressed air. Then there are the others like the CO2, which is the carbon dioxide, and the powdered ones, the ABC, or the dry chemicals. According to where you are going to place an extinguisher, then it determines the type of extinguisher that you would need.
Here's a question for you. You made mention of two types of extinguishers. One with water base and the other one with foam. Correct?
Well, they are foam extinguishers.
Oh, both of them are?
No, I said they are foam extinguishers, yes. I didn't mention it just now.
Oh, okay.
But yes, they have foam extinguishers.
Oh, okay, right.
so
So you didn't mention that one, right?
No.
Okay, I got you. So just seeing an extinguisher and feel, okay, there's a fire on the stove, and it might be electrical stove, that might not be the right extinguisher to use.
Yes, that's what I was saying. Based on where you want to place that extinguisher, then the
that's what
fire
you meant,
department
place.
can guide you as to which type of extinguisher you would need.
Okay, I misunderstood when you said place. You mean, okay, placement in terms of you're keeping it in the kitchen because it's
location.
appropriate for the kitchen. Okay, I get you now. I understand. All right.
Yes, then there's actually a special type of extinguisher for the kitchen fires we call K, what we call purple K. There are, but it's basically designed to blanket hot oil.
Okay.
If you try using a water extinguisher on frying pan fire, you would make things worse.
That's what I'm saying. You just hear extinguisher, you grab an extinguisher, you just go to the fire, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I said the fire department would come out. They would teach you how to use the extinguisher, and they would give you the basic knowledge of that extinguisher, what the do's and don'ts of it.
Interesting.
Yeah, because there are other extinguishers like some of the powdered ones. If you use them on a computer, they would put out the fire, yes, but it would destroy the computer.
Okay.
So
Interesting. Okay, so you really need to reach out to the fire department.
Yes.
You really need to. Okay, I got you. All right, continue, sir. Sorry.
yeah, so I'm saying the fire extinguisher, the fire department is there to serve the public. If you have any questions, you have any issues, anything along the line of fire safety, you can always reach out to the fire department, and I can assure you that someone would assist you, even if it's just to have a conversation over the phone to guide you the right way as to what you are requesting. The fire department is here to assist.
All right. In wrapping up, what's your final words?
Well, in wrapping up, I would just like to urge the general public to stay safe, to reach out to us as a fire department with the needs that where we are concerned, and again to keep your eye on the approaching storm. Trim any tree branches from around the electrical wires, anything that is too close to the home that would cause damage. You know, you make yourself safe. Help us to help you to stay safe.
Thanks for being here, Mr. Hodge.
All right.
Stay tuned. Don't forget, coming up at 10 o'clock, Mighty Honesty will be in the building releasing music for Sugar Mass 53.
This message brought to you by ZIZ and the Fire Department of St. Kitts and Nevis.
I am Woman Fire Officer Mavis White Archibald with your safety tip for today. If a fire occurs